Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm LeetCoder. If you guys are new here, I pretty much do LeetCode style questions and I explain things in the simplest way possible. Today we have a pretty interesting video that I'm very excited about, so let's go ahead and read the problem statement. So the question is called verifying an alien dictionary, right? So the question says, in an alien language, surprisingly they also use English lowercase letters, right? But possibly in a different order. I'm saying it says the order of the alphabet is some permutation of lowercase letters. I'm saying so pretty much they're aliens, right? And they have their own version of the alphabet. I'm saying so this is their alphabet, right? So instead of having A, B, C, right? They're, for this example, right? Their first character, the first letter, right, is an H, right? So that's their A. That's their version of the A, right? And then L, right? That's their version of the B, right? Because the B in our alphabet, B is the second letter, right? And so on and so forth. I'm saying in this language, A is the third character. So A is not the first one. I'm saying so they got their own version of the alphabet. I'm saying. And it says given a sequence of words, right, written in the alien language. I'm saying so they're gonna give us a list of words, right? It says in the order of the alphabet, right? Right, that's good. And they return true, right? If and only if, right, the given words are sorted lexicographically in this alien language, right? Pretty much, alphabetical order. I'm saying. Yeah. So lexicographically just means so two strings are lexicographically same, right? Same, right? If they're equal, right? I'm saying so. Let's go through an example, you'll see, right? So this is the list of words that's given for the example, right? And this is the order, guys, what I'm saying. So how we're gonna approach this, right? It's gonna be very, so we see that we return true as the result, right? Because in this language, right, H, right, comes before this L, right? So since H comes before L, right, we return true because it's sorted, what I'm saying. It's good, it's in good order, I'm saying. So let's go and check out this case, right? So this is their alphabet, right? So in this language, right, their W is their first character, I'm saying. So for a thing to be sorted, right, W needs to come before O, I'm saying. Yeah, so this one is an interesting case. So you see this starts with a W, this starts with a W as well, right? So those first characters are good, right? Pretty much, guys, the same thing as, think about, words in a dictionary, right? So you just, all the words are sorted, I'm saying. So yeah, so the same thing. So we check. So since the first character were good, right? Then we go to the second character, right? Of both strings, what I'm saying. So we see that that's good, right? R matching with this R, right? That's good. And then we go this one and this one, right? No, I meant right here, L and D, right? So now we need to check, right? So now that's where we get a mismatch, right? It's characters, I'm saying. So there's a mismatch, I'm saying. So now we check, right? Does this, so we check does in this alien language, right, does this letter, right, D, come before L? Let's check, right? So D comes after L, right? So L should be before. So that's why, guys, we return false because this is invalid, right? Because D comes after L, what I'm saying, in this language. So it's not sorted, right? I'm saying. Yeah, so like I said, guys, yeah, so A, B, C, D, right? That's like A, B, C, D, E, right? So that's just like saying, E comes before D, what I'm saying? So it's the same thing, guys. So we return false, guys, so it doesn't work out. So how are we gonna go about solving this, guys? I'm gonna be using a very, very good algorithm, guys. It's gonna be very, very good. So we're gonna be just pretty much, as we're going through, right, we're gonna be looping through the words, right? So now, first things first, right? How are we gonna go about it? We're gonna pretty much, have to construct some kind of, ordering, right? To know, because they have an alien language, right? So their alphabet is a little bit different. So now we're gonna be storing their alphabet, guys, in some kind of data structure, right? That's gonna have so pretty much we're gonna use a hash map, right? The hash map is pretty much gonna help us, guys, in knowing the ordering of the alphabet, what I'm saying. So now we will put in a hash map. So we put H, right? H would map to a 0, right, to signify, guys, I'm saying that H is the first character in this alphabet, right, and L, right, will map to a 1 to signify that it's the second character in that alphabet, I'm saying. So now after we do that, guys, that's gonna help us now. After that, we're gonna loop through the list of words, what I'm saying, the list of words, right, and we're gonna compare 2 words at a time, right, to make sure that they're in the right order, guys, what I'm saying. So as soon as we found a mismatch, guys, what I'm saying, like, not a mismatch. Pretty much two words, guys, that, they are not lexicographically sorted, guys. What I'm saying. So as soon as we find two words that are not lexicographically sorted, right, now in alphabetical order, based on the alphabet of the alien language, right, we return false, guys. What I'm saying. So we keep checking that character by character. I'm saying. So let's go through this example, right? So this one's pretty easy, right? So we see H and L, right? We get those two words, right? We check, we see, all right, they're not the same, right? So is this character lexicographically smaller, right? It is. Then this one, right? Then we return false, right? They're not the same. So this example is a pretty good one, right? So like I said, guys, we take two words at a time, right? So we check, first character is good, right? Boom. So we're doing it character by character, right? And then we go on to the next one. We see O, right? It matches perfectly fine, right? And then we see R, right? R matches this R, right? Perfectly fine. We're still good, right? And then we get to a D. We see this one, right? And then since we get to, we get to a D and this one, right? We return, guys. We see, all right, cool. There's a mismatch, right? Not the same. Let's see which one is supposed to be before, right? Is D or L supposed to be before, right? So we see that D, right, is comes after L, right? So they're not in the right place. That means that it's not in alphabetical order, right? It's not lexicographically, sorted. So we return false, guys, as soon as we see that, And I told you guys this case where we just check things letter, character by character, right? And then we see when that if we see the two things that are not lexicographically, the order is not, not good, right? We return false automatically. So this one, we check Apple, right? Oh, the first three characters match perfectly fine, right? But there's still characters, and that's a special case, guys, which is good. There's still characters left over in the first word, right? So we return false. So so since app should have been the first word that's in the ordering should be switched. So if you look at it in the dictionary, like I said, same thing, right? So now hopefully you guys are able to follow the thought process. And how we're gonna go about the algorithm, right? So let's go ahead and code that up. I'm pretty sure it's gonna make a lot more sense when you get to see the code. So yeah, guys. So like I said, I told you guys we're gonna have some kind of map, right? So a map, so a character, right, that's gonna map to an integer. The integer is pretty much gonna have the value, like the order that it is in that alien diction, alphabet. So now we got your hash map, right? So after we do that, guys, the next thing that we do, right, we need to look through the list to the alphabet. So we look through the alphabet. I plus plus, right? And then we put a map that put. We're gonna put on that character. Which is just to make it cleaner. So we do char C is equal to order that char at I, right? So pretty much, we're looping through the list of alphabet. So pretty much we're like H, right? So let's say I is equal to 0, right? So we're talking about this character, right? So now we put. So I'm gonna be taking this character, right? I put C, and I'm gonna map it to the order that it is. I equals 0, meaning that it's gonna refer to like A. This is the first character. This is the first character in the alphabet. The first letter. So once we do that, guys, we get the ordering of the alphabet in order. The next thing that we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna have to loop through the list of words, guys. So n equals I equals 0. I is less than words with that length, right? I plus plus. So what we're gonna do, guys, so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit. All right. So now we're gonna be taking two strings at a time, guys. I told you guys, right? So and then we're gonna compare them character by character, guys. So words, right? So words, string word 1, right? It's gonna equal words of I, right? And then the other word is gonna be the word that's directly, in front of it. After it, pretty much. So I plus 1. So first of all, we start I equals 0, right? And then the next one is gonna be I plus 1. So that's this word that we're talking about. And just like there was a word after LeetCode, right? Which we were at I equals 1. We compare LeetCode with the other string that was that would have been after it. So guys, yeah, we get that, right? So now, guys, we're gonna be using a function, guys. It's gonna help us in doing the comparison. So before I do that, yeah. So we're gonna be, instead of going all the way to words that length minus 1, right? We're gonna be going to all the way up to words that length minus 2 because I do I plus 1, guys. Once I get to the last word, I don't want to get to the last word, and then because if I do I plus 1, I'm gonna go out of bounds, right there. So that's why for this example, right, I is gonna go all the way towards that length minus 2, right? So it's not gonna go up to this iteration, I'm saying, because we don't want to go out of bounds. So that's why I do I equal is less than where's that length minus 1, right? So that we can only go up to that number, I'm saying. So we don't go out of bounds, pretty much. That's all it is, I'm saying. So now we're gonna be passing in, guys, I'm saying, word 1 and word 2, right? And also gonna be passing in, guys, the map, right? Which contains the ordering of the alphabet, I'm saying. It's gonna help us in doing the comparison, guys, I'm saying. So if we get so that function should return to us true or false, I'm saying. So if it returns false, right, meaning that word 2, right, word 1 is not lexicographically smaller than word 2, right? We return false, guys, I'm saying. So yeah, so if it's true, then we're not gonna return false, I'm saying. So we're just gonna go on to the next iteration, I'm saying. And then now, guys, at the end, right, if everything's good, we never return false, then we're simply gonna return true, I'm saying. So now let's quickly implement the that function, I'm saying. The compare function is gonna help us in comparing, you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna be taking in a string, right? Like I said, string word 1, string word 2, right? And then the map that has the ordering of the alphabet. All right, nice. So now, guys, we do int. It's gonna be so we get the length, right, of the word. So I'm saying, so word 1, right? Right, get the length of that, right? And then we get the length of the second word, I'm saying. Because now we're doing that, guys, you know, because we're gonna be looking through them character by character, right? So now I'm gonna be choosing the minimum length, right, of the two, right? Either the length of the first word, right, or the length of the second word, guys, I'm saying. Then we got this index variable, right? So while so while the index, right? So the index variable is going to help us in looping through both strings, right? You know, so we're going to be comparing them character by character, guys. I'm saying. So we do while the index, right, is less than the minimum length, right, that we assign right there. Right? So the minimum length out of the two, I'm saying either length 1 or length 2, right? All right. So we're going to compare them character by character. So we're going to know we're going to be incrementing the pointer every time, right? So now we're going to be checking, guys. I'm saying that if, right, if map that get, guys, I'm saying if we get the character, I'm saying, so let's say we get the first word, right, word get char at. So char at, let's say the first one, right, so it will be in word 1, actually, that char at index, I'm saying, right, is smaller than map that get word 2 that char at index, I'm saying. So we're gonna be comparing those two, I'm saying. So if that's the case, right, if the character at word 1, right, is lexicographically smaller than the character at word 2, then that's a perfect thing, I'm saying. Then that's how it's supposed to be, because we want the thing to be sorted, I'm saying. So return true, say, hey, it's in the right order, I'm saying. That's since let's say for this example, right, H is smaller, right, is at position, right, position 0, and then L, right, is at position 1. So that's perfectly fine because it's in the right order, I'm saying, since word 1 has the lexicographically smaller character, so that's perfectly fine, I'm saying. So now if we run into that other case, guys, I'm saying, so so let's say the other case, right, which is, let's say the character at word 1, right, is lexicographically bigger than the character at word 2, right? So that's not a good case, right? We don't want that. We return false, which is this case, guys. No, remember, we checked the first 3 words. They were exactly the same, so that was fine, right? Then we got to D and L, right? Those are 2 different ones, right? So we're like, D, right, is lexicographically bigger than L because, guys, so I'm saying that comes later in the alphabet. I'm saying L comes before, right? So that means that word should have been before word, I'm saying. So we return false in that case, guys, I'm saying, because in their language, guys, remember, we're not doing it based on our language. We're doing it based on the alien language, I'm saying. So yeah, that's what we do that, guys, I'm saying. So after we do that, guys, I'm saying, so let's say we return false, right? And the next thing that there's an edge case that we need to worry about, which is that case, guys, I'm saying. So let's say all the words that all the characters are the same, right? So remember, we're looping through the minimum length, right? Because we don't want to go out of bounds and we get what I'm saying. So we compare all the characters, right? All the first 3 letters are the same. And then now we need to check, all right, cool, since they're exactly the same, right? So we need to take care of that case. So like we see, the length of L1, right? So it's the length of L1, right? Is it bigger than the length of len 2, right? If it is, guys, we're going to return false, which is exactly that case, guys. I'm saying this length is bigger, I'm saying, and they were both the same. So if we ever get to that statement, that just means that all the characters that we compared, right, are exactly the same. I'm saying, and then we do a last check to see, all right, does this the first one has more characters to process, right? Yes, it does. Then we return false. I'm saying, yeah. And then let's say they hit this one, right? We just return true, guys. I'm saying, easy. So I think our logic is pretty good. So we get the length of the two words, right? We get the minimum length, and then we're like, index all the way up to min length, right? And then we just keep comparing, so the stuff, right? And yeah, so let's just check if we pass this small test case. All right, perfectly good. Let's see if we pass all the test cases, guys. Wow, what was I thinking? Wow, so we need to put an I there. That's what I meant to put, because that was like, why did I put a 0? So let's see if we pass all the test cases. That's very weird. Yeah, so the I pretty much, gives us the order of the that's in what I'm saying. So, but yeah, so yeah, guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you guys found value, make sure to give me a like. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe, because I'll be doing a lot of other videos just like this one. So I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.